Hello, welcome back. This will be a short video about how to create an Ether channel with two Cisco switches. So let's start and go to Genius Free, and we'll go to the switches option and then just place two different Cisco iOS BL2 switches in our topology. So both switches should be here. We can start all the devices with that button that starts all nodes. Yes, I want to start all switches. And then the commands for setting up an Ether channel will be the same in both switches. So let's go to the console. Here we have the console of our first switch. I'll make it smaller so everything is shown. Okay, that's our first switch. And so for identifying that switch, first of all, we'll change the name. That will be the switch 1. Okay, so we'll change the name of that switch to switch 1. So remember, we have to go into privilege mode with the enable command. Then we have to enter into configuration mode, configure terminal, and here we can change the host name to switch 1. Okay, this is the switch 1. So let's do the same with the second switch. We'll put as name switch 2. Okay, and in the console we'll try to change also the host name. Okay, here we are. First entering into privilege mode, enable, then into configuration mode, configure terminal, and here I can change the host name to switch 2. So there will be no doubt about what switch we are in. Okay, this is the switch 1 and this is the switch 2. Okay, so now we're in both switches in configuration mode, and we need to set up our Ether channel. So we'll have to plug two ports of each switch to the other. Let's use that cable. So we'll plug the Gigabit Ethernet 00 to the Gigabit 00 on the other side, and the Gigabit 01 in one side to the Gigabit 01 in the other side. With that button, remember that you can check where the switches are connected. So we just will move it a bit so it's clearer, from Gigabit 01 in one side to Gigabit 01 in the other side, and from 00 in one side to 00 in the other side. Okay, that's the connection. So now we can go to the setup of the first switch. Here you got the information that the link in the interface Gigabit 00 is up and the link on the Gigabit 01 is up. So we have to set up both interfaces in the same way, and we could do that with one command that allows to set up a range of interfaces. So the command will be interface range, and the range will go from the Gigabit Ethernet 0/0-1. This has the meaning of I want to set up an interface range that goes from Gigabit 00 to Gigabit 01. Okay, we've got the range. You can check that the prompt has changed, and now we are configuring a range of interfaces, in that case two interfaces, the 00 and the 01. Okay, and what should we do here? Just one command. Channel group, we have to put a number, and that number should be the same in both ends of the Ether channel, because we can have multiple Ether channels, and every Ether channel has to have one unique channel group. So it will be the channel group 1, the first channel group, and we want it to use in mode active. So it means that it's using a protocol called LACP, that is the protocol used for setting up, for configuring one Ether channel. Okay, it's created, nothing more. Exit, we can leave this interface range configuration and nothing changes. It's sends that, okay, message, Gigabit 01 suspended, LACP currently not enabled on the remote port, and 01 suspended, LACP currently not enabled in the remote port. What does that mean? The meaning of those messages is that you have to set up the Ether channel in the other switch, and once it's on in both switches, the link will be on. So let's do that. Let's go to the switch 2 console. Here we've got both interface up because we connected a cable. We go to the interface range from Gigabit Ethernet 00 to the 01, and here just set channel group, and we have to use the same group number than the other end. So channel group 1, and also mode active to use LACP protocol. Okay, trying to negotiate with the other end, and if it works, then you can see in both switches there's been one message saying, okay, line protocol on the interface port channel 1 change state to up. So in the switch 1 is up, and also in the switch 2 you have line protocol interface port channel 1 change state to up. So now, instead of having two different interfaces, Gigabit 00 and Gigabit 01, now we have just one interface, and it's called port channel 1 in both switches. Port channel 1 because it has the number 1, and that number has to be the same in both ends. Now, instead of two gigabit connections, we have just one connection called port channel 1 with a total bandwidth of 2 gigabits. And that's it, just simple. So, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.